Let's talk about a powerful and kinda unexpected strategy for navigating the world. It's one that's hiding in plain sight, and believe it or not, it all kicks off with a simple pair of glasses.
So, I've got a puzzle for you. It almost sounds like the start of a bad joke, but it's a very real question that unlocks a much, much deeper story. How on earth could wearing fake glasses help you sell more cars?
All right, to answer that, we need to meet Dwight. He's a 6'5" black man who happens to sell cars. Now, the person telling this story saw him wearing glasses one day and made a joke about him getting older. But Dwight's answer? It was not at all what he expected. He revealed the glasses had absolutely nothing to do with his eyesight.
So, Dwight explained that his glasses were totally fake, just clear, non-prescription lenses. He wore them for one simple reason. He sells more cars when he has them on. And his theory for why? He said the glasses just make his white customers feel more relaxed around him.
Well, it turns out Dwight's strategy isn't some unique thing he came up with. Not at all. It's actually a conscious tactic that a lot of people use to navigate a very specific social dynamic. It even has a name.
It's called the nerd defense. And get this, it's so well known that some defense attorneys actually advise their black male clients to wear glasses in court for this exact reason. It's a calculated choice, right? Designed to change how they're perceived, to seem less threatening. And this is where the story gets even more telling. When the authors shared Dwight's story with other black Americans, a lot of them knew the tactic immediately. Some even pointed to their own glasses and were like, yep, me too. But when he told the same story to white Americans, almost nobody had ever heard of it. I mean, that just reveals a massive gap in lived experience, right?
Now you might be thinking, okay, these are just stories, but this phenomenon has actually been studied. Researchers have looked into how this whole thing plays out in a really high-stakes environment, like a courtroom. So we're moving from personal accounts to actual hard data here. The findings? They were pretty stark. The study showed that when black male defendants wore glasses, jurors had a more favorable perception of them. But for white male defendants, the glasses made no difference whatsoever. This really suggests the nerd defense isn't some universal trick. It's a race-specific tool for a race-specific problem.
You know, a pair of glasses might seem like such a small thing, a minor detail, but in this context, it's actually a huge clue pointing to a much larger, way more complex reality. It's really a symptom of a much deeper issue. The person who wrote our source material, a white British man, he described having this moment of clarity. Hearing about Dwight's glasses, and then another story about Dwight being wrongly handcuffed by police, it led him to this pretty profound admission. It was a moment where he just realized the vast, vast difference in their daily experiences.
So why is a nerd defense even a thing? Why is it necessary? Well, because it's a direct response to an underlying reality. It's a strategy for getting through a world where you might automatically be seen as a threat, where you're subject to mistaken identity, and where you face these huge systemic challenges in everything from the courtroom to just getting a job.
Okay, let's bring this all together. What does this simple pair of glasses really truly represent? It's about vision, for sure, but probably not in the way we usually think about it.
When Dwight was asked about having to do all this, his response was just, it is what it is. That casual acceptance, wow, it speaks volumes, doesn't it? It suggests that taking these kinds of incredible measures has just become a routine part of his day-to-day life.
And that, right there, brings us to the central paradox of this whole thing. The entire purpose of glasses has been completely flipped on its head. They aren't being worn to help the person wearing them see the world more clearly.
No, they're worn so that the world might see them more clearly, to see them as individuals, as a salesman, as just a person, and not as a threat. And that really leaves us with a final, pretty powerful question. What does it mean when a tool that was designed for vision is used not to see, but simply to be seen?